Okay, welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and this IF Brommapojkarna save. I wasn't expecting to be back this early. I think I said at the end of the last episode that we would probably be gone a couple of years, a few years, and we would give the Champions League one more shot. But things have developed, and it's a year later, and we're going to give it a go. It's going to be our final go, and we're probably not going to win, but we could. And that's the important thing. We're going to pick up where we left off. You guys saw the signing of Mantia, who we'll get to that later. So we're going to pick up from there. I don't know what I just did. Oh, that's not important. Ignore those. So Mantia we signed. Bruno Felipe, I think I showed you because I'd signed him already. He just hadn't come in. Jefferson Lerma, I think we had talked about. Final two signings, Emre Tezgel and Matthias Tell. This one I got the board to do. Oh, I don't know why I said that, but like I got the board. I was trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do, but I somehow talked the board into going for it. So they signed him, which means he's on a ridiculous wage, which we'll get to, but that's fine. You had seen all of these, Malcolm Smeds. That was towards the end of that transfer window. These are all loans. There are some big sales. Amadou Diop. I don't know if that had happened yet. It might have. Amadou Diop left because, to be honest with you, Mauricio Yepes is just a lot better, and we didn't have room for him. Alpha Camara, he came through our youth academy. He was okay. Andreas Eriksson, our star striker. Now, that's the reason for the Emre signing. We kind of had to replace Andreas Eriksson, and I saw like maybe an equally good striker. He was kicking up a fuss. He wanted to go. We got a pretty good offer in, 39.5 million up front. And I was like, okay, fine. I can get a pretty, probably equally good, if not better, striker for cheaper. Forgot that I'd put in a 50% of next sale clause in his thing. So half of this money, 20 million, went to Halmstad, is it? He's barely played for Arsenal. Hammarby. So, have Hammarby done anything with this money? Because I got them 20 million. They're signing loads of players from us. I guess fair enough. They've signed Camden, who, did I bring in on a free, or did I sign him for like 250,000? 37,500 we signed him for. He never played for us. Maybe a couple of games here and there. No, well, never a league game by the sounds of it. We got 1.3 million for him, so that was a nice profit. Carlton Nordstrom was out of the academy. Felipe Diaz, also out of the academy, I believe. Yeah, also out of the academy. So making good profit. It's the fun of this save is IF Brommapojkarna have an amazing academy. We have produced so many good players that it's like genuinely kind of amazing. We've just made like a lot of money from selling youth products. I don't know where I am. So where are we? Amadou Diop, Alpha Camara, Andreas Eriksson, Nico. We got a good offer from Al Ittihad. We weren't really playing him ever. And that's that for last season. This season, this was all of our transfers. Okay, so going out, first of all, because a lot of people went out. Oscar Pedersen left. Alan Camden, we've just seen. Rasmus Larsson. Jefferson Mantia. This is infuriating. You'll see he's now worth 68 million. This was an unbelievable signing. We got him for 1.8 million. He was 20. He was already like a Colombian starter. He was class. He's tall. He's both-footed. He's like unbelievably good. Unfortunately, he insisted on a release clause in his contract of 3.2 million. Would not sign a new contract. So Dortmund got him for 3.2 million. I will say not before putting in like 7 ridiculously low offers. And me being like, no, obviously I'm not going to sell him for less than the 3.2 million that you can get him for. He signed for them a few months ago. He's now worth 68 million, apparently. So that's fun. We have not replaced him suitably, I'll tell you that much. Diaz gone. Sundborg gone. I feel like I kind of got them back on this one, because Lovenelen is, like, not one of our better youth products. Like, they've got him as a D, only sign him as a last resort. When they came in with an offer, it was literally like 2 million or less than that. It was like 1.1 with add-ons. And I was like being annoyed at them. So I was like, 15 million and 50% of next sale. And they were like, 4 million. And I was like, wait, you're not going to turn that down? And I eventually got them up to 11.75. So I wasn't expecting that, but he was not in our plans at all, so that was fine. Carlson Nordstrom gone, Felipe out on loan, Avramides out on loan, we'll get to him in a second. Don't know who that is, gone. And then a bunch of loans. These are mostly backups, almost exclusively backups. Mario Herrera, backup left back. Willie Trejos, really, really good. He's going to be fantastic. He's backup central attacking midfielder. I got so screwed over in this deal. We lost a lot of money on it. You might have noticed that I sold a lot of homegrown players. We don't have enough homegrown players, so I had to bring someone back. And I thought, I was looking through the list of like homegrown players that we'd scouted, and he was on there. And he's become like an established starter for Sweden. Like he's got 12 caps for Sweden. And I thought, you know what? Let's just bring back Fredrik Nissen. We had the money. So I thought, why not? We brought in Eliseo Avramides, who's out on loan. This is not really important because you're never going to see these people again. Jordi Huaman, really good keeper, like fantastic keeper. Starting keeper for Peru already at 19. Just like absolutely fantastic. Tried to bring back Nwosu because he's homegrown, but he was being just annoying. He was like, I want 30,000. Like, but you're not that good. I thought you'd want to come back because PSG don't want you. No surprise. This guy, he was like third on the next gen list, and it was deadline day, and so I just put in an offer. He's actually not that good, but first on the next gen list is really good. I'm confused about his like position because he's a center mid who's like an elite finisher. He doesn't really fit into our team at all, but that's fine. So those are the transfers. This is where the team is at. Is this our starting lineup? More or less, this is our starting lineup. So you guys didn't really get to know Vegard. He's unbelievable. Last season, 25 goals, 10 assists. Can I go to this? He only started 20 games, came off the bench 9 times, played central attacking midfielder, not on penalties, and got 25 goals and 10 assists and 11 Man of the Match awards at 18 and then 19. He's unbelievable. Like, he's ridiculous. He's so good. Tell, really good. He's been fantastic. He's on 125 grand a week. I guess he's got a yearly wage rise. Good contract. This is the contract that our board negotiated for him. I would not have done this, but I accidentally told them to do it, so what can you do? Emre's class. I don't know how he's not played for England yet. Chelsea and Arsenal and Tottenham and Liverpool all want him. Chelsea put in an offer. This is a player that I signed for 30 million last season. A player who scored 15 goals in 9 games. He has overall 18 goals in 10 games in the league for us. And he's also the top scorer in the Champions League. They were like, yeah, you signed him for 30 million. He's turned into like a world beater. He's one of the best players around. 12 million? And it's like, how? How did they determine the prices? We signed him for 30. We're rich. We don't need to sell. And they're determining that he's now worth 14 or 12, whatever it was. It was ridiculous. Anyway, the team is good. The team is good. Is it good enough to win the Champions League? I don't know, but there's a key development. You may have seen it. We got Everton. We got Everton in the Champions League semi-final. So, we've got a chance. I don't know how, but they've knocked out Barca. They knocked out Liverpool, which must have been like the greatest moment of all time for them. They knocked out Bodo Glimt, which you would probably expect them to. But ultimately, they've got to the semi-final. We have as well, by virtue of knocking out. We had a pretty easy run, not the easiest run. This is last season. We won every game last season. Literally. We went 30-0 in the league. We've won every league game since 2027. So we drew the last game of this season. But we went unbeaten this season as well, right? We did. So when was the last time we lost a game in the league? Our last loss in the league was this 4-3 match against Djurgårdens, 982 days ago. We have not lost in the league since then. We are probably too good at this point. Anthony's our backup, but because we've been in the Champions League, he's been playing. He's got 9 goals in the first 5 games. That was a good start. But if we go here, so last season, 130, drew none, lost none, scored 102, conceded 12, plus 90 goal difference, conceded 4 against Djurgårdens. No other team scored more than 1 against us, but I believe if you look at Djurgårdens, no other team scored more than 3 against Djurgårdens, and we got 10. So, Djurgårdens by far the most competitive, but even they were not close. But yeah, we have a really easy draw in the Champions League. I don't know that it's like one we're definitely going to win, but the other side is Milan and Real. If Milan get through, and we're really hoping they are, because we demolished them at the San Siro. We went and just killed them. We had a disallowed goal in this game. Beat them 5-0. Yeah, XG was maybe not that amazing, but we deserved to win it by a lot. Like, we tore them apart. We also fouled them off the park, apparently. But they're not that good. And they also played terribly. But we can beat Milan for sure. Real, I'm not sure. We haven't played Real since... When did we last play Real? This season? Yeah, we last time we played them, we lost 3-1. Now, we're a much better team now. I will say that. Because the time before that, we lost 7-1. So 3-2. So we lost 10-3 on aggregate, then we lost 3-1. We're a better team now. They haven't really... Has anyone come close to beating them? Leipzig almost beat them. They beat Monaco pretty comfortably. Where did they finish in this? They finished 4th. We finished 7th. We were good here. We barely conceded. We decimated a couple of teams. Arsenal always have our number, so that's not great, but they're out. It's really just Real. If Milan beat them, I think we're gonna win. Or at least we've got a good chance. Look at that. Milan played 8 games. They only conceded 8 goals, and 5 of them were in the one game against us. So, we're very good. We have the top scorer in the Champions League by a lot. Actually, maybe not a lot. I think... So, we only had one, like, pre-league phase game, or, like, one two-legged game, which I think Tezgel scored 4 goals. So, I guess technically he's on 13 in the actual competition. Although you're probably on less as well, because you also had a qualifying game of the looks of it, because you also played 14. Did you? No, I'm so confused, because our Champions League stuff goes across seasons. Okay, no, I guess you didn't have to qualify. Anyway, that's where we're at. We're in good shape. We've got Everton. We're playing them at home. And we're going to try and beat them. The league is a mess right now because our bench just has to be filled with like terrible players. We've mostly played a bench team all season and we're still winning every game. But we're having to have players like most of these are homegrown. Unfortunately, you can't see Akamach, who we did sign, who's really good. But he's not registered for the Champions League, so he can't play. Which is good news in a way, because it means that Francisco Gonzalez gets to play. And look, we love Francisco Gonzalez, so I'm not really complaining. Look, his stats are not amazing, but he remains just like such a 7.77, 5.4, 4.7, 1.1, 5.1. He's been so good. He was a free transfer. I can say no bad words about Francisco. I will say, it's important to note that we have 3 players who were here when we started the game in the Swedish second division. Lucas Bergvall is here. Fredrik Nissen is here. And Oscar Krusnell is here. Funnily enough, Oscar Krusnell is the only one who has been here the whole time. Bergvall took a season away. He needed to do some personal stuff in Gothenburg. We let him do that. Fredrik Nissen needed a bit of sun. We let him go do that. But Oscar Krusnell has been here through thick and thin. Not starting for like the last 5 years, but he has been here. We are at Stockholm's Olympiastadion. This is pretty much the Everton team of today. It's hilarious that Dele Alli is like still just an established player for Everton when he never has been. But that is technically his current club. Pickford is there. Patterson is there. Holgate is there. Hernandez is not there. Is Hernandez playing centre-back? That might be something to target. Lucas Hernandez is playing centre-back. He must be old. We're in 2029. He must be at least 33, 34. Mikalenko's there. Tom Davies is there. Have they sold him yet? They should have. He's terrible. Leighton Foden is really funny because the only person I ever think of when I hear Leighton is Leighton Baines, who was like an Everton legend. James Garner, Dele Alli, Bino Gittins, and Yuri Alberto. This is not a team that I'm looking at and feeling particularly scared. I think we might be better here. So we've got Samuel Brolin in goal. Also Frank Lampard's their manager. Mauricio Yepes at right back. Kjellson and Uja at centre back. And Dai, established since second division Swedish football as well. At left back, Luke Bergvall and Kovalenko in the centre. Francisco Gonzalez off the left. Matthias Tell off the right. Other way around. Gonzalez off the right. Tell off the left. Jorstad through the middle. Emre up front. This is a good team. This is the home game. We really have to win this. This will be so disappointing to come back and immediately lose to Everton. Okay. I'm feeling good. This is a very good team. This is the best our team has ever been, for sure. Like, we're keeping good players out of this team now. Dele Alli's off the right wing. Okay. I am targeting this centre-back. I feel like Emre is going to have a lot of fun in this game. Oh, God. Immediately starting with a highlight. Gonzalez wins it back. Yepes. Back to Kjellson. Look, we've taken the ball off them immediately. Yepes. Back to Kjellson. Infield to Uja. Look, we're missing Mantilla, I'm not going to lie. But Mantilla didn't do that. Mantilla's a coward. He wanted to leave. Tell. Gonzalez! Oh, God, that would have been an amazing start. Yepes. Oh, come on. It's a great start. Pickford. Out to Holgate. To Foden. Bergvall. Oh, Bergvall almost had that. Yuri. Tackled. Dele. To Yuri Alberto. Garner. Out to Mikalenko. To Bino Gittins. Uja heads it back to Brolin. Okay. I'm nervy. Uja. And Dai. Down to Tell. Over the top. Teskel. I told you. Yes. I told you. That back line, he is going to tear them apart. He is going to tear them apart. This pairing of Tell and Teskel, I mean, the names are almost the same. That's so Pickford. Some people say Football Manager is not accurate. That is the most Jordan Pickford thing I've ever seen in my life. They are a deadly duo. Yepes into Gonzalez. Back to Yepes. Back to Kjellson. To Bergvall. To Kjellson. To Uja. Okay, Kovalenko chipped over the top. Almost got there. Dele Alli, if he scores, I'm going to cry. Nathan Patterson. I would be shocked if Dele Alli is still a professional footballer in 2029. Jorstad. To Kovalenko. Kovalenko back to Ndai. Get a cross in. Cuts back. Jorstad has it. To Bergvall. Out to Yepes. Into the box. Gets it across. Oh, come on, guys. We got to score those. It's a great play from Bergvall. We are dominating the game so far. Nathan Patterson. Long throw. They haven't really done anything yet. Ndai to Bergvall. Back to Brolin. Back to Uja. Not back. Over to Kjellson. Kjellson takes it forward. Out wide to Yepes. Forward to Gonzalez. Cuts inside. Beautiful ball. Tell. Cut in. Jorstad. Oh, Vegard. Okay. Free kick. We have dominated this first half. 1-0 would not feel fair. Oh, come on. We have been so all over them. Okay. Look, we should be more than 1-0 up. We've definitely deserved a second goal here. 50-50 possession, but other than that, we are tearing them apart. We need to make the most of this because we're sometimes good away from home, but sometimes a bit shaky against bigger teams. So I'd love at least a 2-goal win here. Okay, chance from kickoff. Don't love that. Or do I? Yepes. Straight through the middle to Tell. To Tesco. To Tell. Matthias Tell. 17 seconds. We are so good. Genuinely, we're actually really good now. I know I've been saying that for like 7 seasons, but like now, we're actually really good. We have so many dangerous players. Oh my god. Okay, that's 2. They're not doing anything, so let's keep on putting the pressure on. Okay, Jorstad. Through to Tesco. That felt a bit early. We win that. Kjellson to Bergvall. To Gonzalez. Dele Alli gets it. Dele Alli seems like their best player. God, you gotta save that. He's offside, I think. I hope. Come on. Goal disallowed. Good stuff. Okay, he looked offside. We're gonna make some changes. Okay, corner. Gonzalez. You off the bar. That was very close. We got Curtis Jones on. So, you know, Liverpool man. Maybe he wants to score against Everton. Okay, Francis off the bench into Jurstad. Jurstad, back to Francis. To Jurstad. Come on, lads. 3 would be very nice. Also, Bergvall is injured. That is so bad. If Bergvall can't play this Champions League final, it's almost pointless to even get there. Bergvall, you better be fine. Tezgel. Okay. Mikolenko. Lucas, get back on the pitch. Garner to Heath. Good work. Jones, no bad work, Jones. Oh, come on. Come on, Yuri. I trust you. You were offside, right? You bastard. Okay, that's a bit unfair. Jefferson, get on there. Okay. Not good. This is so unfair. Nathan Patterson into Davies. To another Patterson. Garner, Yuri. Out to Galeno. Can we get a tackle in? Mikolenko is so wide open. Are we being serious? How are they so good at scoring marginally offside goals? Oh my god. How is this happening? How are we not winning this game? Oh my god, this is so bad. How have we not won this game? Oh, this is a joke. You gotta score this, Franny. Franny Gonzalez. You gotta score this. We can't draw. Oh, come on. This is a bad result. This is a really bad result. We deserve to win that game. Very comfortably. I don't even know what to make of that. That was terrible. And Bergvall's out for a couple of weeks. That's really bad for a couple of reasons. One, we've got league games coming up, and we need him on the bench because we have so few homegrown players that's kind of part of the key to it. Oh my god, I literally was not even really paying attention. I just looked up and saw that Milan beat Real 2-0. If anything, if the final of Champions League is Milan, who we beat 5-0, and Everton, I might cry. We just need to go and beat Everton. We're perfectly capable of that. We've just shown it. We just kind of messed up the actual winning part, but we can definitely beat them. This is good for us. Real, I'd still maybe make slight favourites because they're really good, but this is very good. They have literally like a full 11 on more than 400,000 a week. Oh my god. Oh my god. Penrose playing centre mid? I love that their fullbacks are Aaron Hickey and Tarek Lamptey, and that they're on a combined £590,000 a week. It's funny, like Tarek Lamptey his career is probably, he seems like he's probably going to be somebody whose career is absolutely ruined by injuries. But you never know, maybe he'll end up at Real Madrid and be a starter there. He was very good when he was like 20. It seemed like he was going to be like an absolute star, like 19, 20, but then, can you see like injuries? So like all of this stuff, the hamstring, I mean that was the thing that did it. He didn't really seem the same when he came back, and he kept getting injured. These are not real? I think these are all in the game. He's almost exclusively been injured in training, which is fun. Got a hip injury in training. Good for him. Anyway, not important. We are still worried. Why is this man in Djurgården's reserves? He plays in every single position. Latif Blessing. That is fun. Good for him. This is the only game we have between the Everton games. We've been doing it all season. We're risking our winning run of 35 games now, and our unbeaten run of 75-ish. A complete sub team. Nobody that's going to start in the next match. That's actually not true. Somebody might start at centre mid because Bergvall's not going to be there for it. But we've got Brolin in goal because he's homegrown. If he wasn't, I would start Ueman. But Brolin is homegrown, which is why this bench has Backlund and Holmberg and Arfanis and Krusnell on it. And Fawzi, because we need to have 9 homegrown players. And in this starting team, we only have Biden and Carl and Nissen and Brolin. So we need 5 homegrown players on the bench. And we only have 3 that are actually in our squad, which is Krusnell and Arfanis and Fawzi. So Holmberg and Backlund from the reserves have come up. Because Bergvall is injured. Can't be on the bench. It's not a good team, but it's still probably better than... This front 4 is fantastic. In fact, the whole team is kind of good. We should be good enough to win this still, I think. Starting with a highlight. Biden to Ludiger to Carl. Just a truly awful touch. Celso out to Baruti. Liamba. Good cross. Jesus Christ. Lerma. Boots one wide to Akomach. Does not do anything with it. Salentano. We win this? Nissen. You know, it's lovely to have Nissen back. He does just win every header. That's the strength of Nissen, is he will win every single header that he goes for. Done. Oh, Trejos. Willie Trejos. Willie Trejos is just unbelievable. Genuinely, he's been our best signing. He is really, really good. If I continue to play this out in the coming years, his problem is he's going to have to get in ahead of Jorstad or figure out a new position because and Jorstad is the same age as him, I think. Jorstad is like probably our best player. Biden to Anthony to Jones to Trejos. Willie, good save. Okay, but I mean the good news is it looks like we're probably going to win this game. Jones moves one back post. Elias doesn't get there. Francis does. Francis. Trejos, I don't know what that was. He won it back though, so it's fine. Francis. Back to Nissen. Nissen to Ludiger to Nissen to Francis. Down the line to Trejos. Trejos back to Ilias. Ilias to Lerma. Okay. I don't know why he did that exactly. Francis. Francis is pretty good, but he's no Yepes. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Anthony will take this for his 10th goal in the league this season, I think, even though we're on the 6th game of the season. 12th goal in all competitions, but I think the 10th league goal of the season in the 6th league game, and I don't think he's played all of them either. He's got the confidence to just boot it down the middle. He knows. What a great player. Ball over the top to Anthony. That's a red card. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about our winning run staying intact here. Who's hitting this? Trejos? You got a free kick in you from this distance? Oh, you nearly do. Curtis Jones. Can we keep this alive? Cuts it back. All the way back to Francis. They love going all the way back. Okay, Nissen wins the header. Francis back to Nissen to Lerma to Lutiger. Lutiger to Biden. Biden to Jones. Jones to Trejos. Good save. Jones wins it though. All the way back to Carl. Carl gets in position back to Jones. See, they run into each other as you do. Durmaz to Murbeck to Burmeister. Francis to Ilias. Akomach. I thought he was going to hit it. Lerma hits it. It's a lovely goal. I think we're going to win this one. It seems like a bit of a stretch to think they could catch us, but I thought Everton wouldn't catch us, and they did, so yeah, these maybe seem a bit less likely to catch us. Celso Young to Evans. Is this going to be for them or for us? What are you thinking? I think it's for us. No, it's not. It's for them. Durmaz to Murbeck. No, it's for us. Nissen to Luciker. Luciker, he can pick a pass. He can't. I lied. It was a lie. Evans. Imagine they win this. Venton Evans. I put the blame on me here for saying that Luciker can pick a pass. Okay, well, maybe that was Lerma's fault. Lerma is very old and didn't move at all to get it. That was not very good for either of them, to be honest. Okay, another free kick. Trejos is going to get a lot of tries today, I think. There we go. He only needed 2. 2 was enough. Unbelievable. He's class. I can't... Oh. I mean, how many players do you know that can do that? That's a very select few. Messi, maybe. I don't think he has the pace for it, to be honest. That was pretty unbelievable. Lerma to Trejos. Out to Ilias. Francis gets it. Francis runs into Durmaz, but he keeps it. Trejos. He's on a hat-trick now. Wallenborg. Murbeck. Evans. Burmeister. Anthony! 5-1. Okay, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling good about this one. That goal for them took it out of me a bit, but I'm feeling good again. 5-1. We should get the win from here. Is this... Get it to Brr... What is it? WWE. There's a golfer who's called Burmester. 1U, 1E. But well, 2 E's, I guess. But I like the WWE. Burmeister. Durmaz, free kick. Chips in. I kind of like that they're still going for this. They're like, we can win this. Why not? We've probably conceded 5 before. That's not... Luciger, what the Luciger's not having a good game. I will say for Brolin, he saves a lot of penalties. I might be making that up. I think Uaman saved his first one. I mean, again, you just don't... It's tough to expect that. It is really tough to expect that. Celentano. Okay. Biden gets it to Carl. Carl to Lerma. Lerma to Trejos. Trejos to Ilias. Ilias. Nope. To Nissen. To Francis. To Lerma. To Lutziger. Lutziger to Carl. Carl to Jones. Lovely goal. The problem with... Oh, it's disallowed. The problem with this is this match is going to take about 15 minutes in the video. I feel like the intro is already going to be at least 15 minutes. Also, I'm probably not going to make any subs. Because I don't want my main players to get injured. Or even have to work at all. I would rather just run these guys to death. Francis to Ilias. To Lerma. Lerma might have to come off. Trails! Oh, come on. You gotta get that hat trick. Lerma might have to come off just like for like medical purposes. But I think most people are going to stay on. Nissen might have to because he's been injured recently, but we're going to try and rest our... Oh, actually, no, we have all the bench players. We have all the players who aren't real players that could come in. So, like, Holmberg can come in. Not for Treos. Treos is on a hat trick. Holmberg can come in for Lerma. Sure. Crystal can come in, obviously. Legend. Fawzi can come in. We want to switch those two. And then we'll get... Sure. And Arfanis. Yeah, we only want these two to not come in. Is it a good idea to make all my subs right now? Probably not, but... Okay, Situ. Salentano. Fawzi gets it. Fawzi to Backlund. Backlund to Ilias. Ilias to Holmberg. Holmberg scores. We are not having a lot of difficulty here. Treos to Holmberg. Holmberg to Ilias. Ilias. Can we get one in for Treos? Treos is on a hat trick still. Is he still on the pitch? Treos is still on the pitch. Get one in for Treos. Okay, Eric Cal, first goal. Has he scored for us before? First ever goal for Idrottsföreningen Brommapojkarna. Good for you, Eric. You know what? That's nice. We like that. He's been just kind of backup left back since he came in, and I'm happy with the job he's done. But he's never really pushed Amadou and Dai for that starting spot. 7-2. Just tore them apart. They got 2 goals. I don't think they can have any complaints. Willie Trejos, 9.8. I pointed him out right at the start. He's class. Just an unbelievable player. And yeah, no problem. So yeah, that's 36 matches won in a row. My only issue with this is they won't tell us how many matches we are unbeaten, because we're currently on this run of 36 matches won in a row. I don't know if there's been anyone even close. Was this one close? Did we score at the end of this one? No. Has there been anyone that, like, pushed us to the edge? This one, maybe? 76? It took us to get the winner in this one. But it, like, really feels like not many have taken us particularly close to a loss. Actually, this one, this season, maybe? Oh, that's the one I literally just looked at. Okay, I'm insane. Point is, we're very good. Oh, there we go. They have done it for us. IF Brommapojkarna's 78 games unbeaten from Sunday the 30th of August 2026, it's now April 2029, is a new Allsvenskan record. We break that every single day. Well, not every day. Every match. Eliseo Avramidis scored his first goal. Good for you. And everyone's unhappy with training. That happens to the best of us. This is the big one. If Milan can hold on here, we've got like a chance if we can beat Everton. If they lose, it seems unlikely. But you never know. Either way, we're going to give it our best just to get there. Oh my god. Kai Havertz got a brace, but Milan have gone through 3-2. If we can beat Everton, we've got a final against Milan. Zinedine Zidane. How long have you been here for? Since 2024. What is their Champions League? Can we see history? How do you see... Is there not a way to see how they've done in competitions? Yes, there is. Champions League. Is there not like an overview? History? Because landmarks is not really what I'm looking for. They won the Coppa Italia. They won Serie A in 2028. Okay, so they won Serie A last year. They have not won... They won Serie A a few times. They haven't won the Champions League. He's won 2 leagues, 7 cups. I'm sure there's a way to look at like how they've done in competitions. Could just do this, I guess. Oh, it's only going to be the Champions League. So they got to the round of 16. Knockouts. Round of 16. Round of 16. Wow, they've really shown up out of nowhere. Look, this is a... This is gonna be an upset final. No matter what, this is gonna be an upset. Did they deserve this? Ooh. So Real probably should have won 2-0. Did they deserve this? Oh yeah, no, they absolutely did. They won on XG across the 2 legs. So I think that's fair. Okay. No, I'm okay with that. Like, to be clear, Milan are really good. Like, this is by no means going to be an easy final. They've got De Ketelaere, who's always good. They've got Leao, who's probably one of the best players in the game. How good are you? Yeah, I mean, Leao is literally probably one of... Oh, he's leaving. Do you think I can get him? He's going to be available next summer. Might be able to get him. Look, he's fairly ambitious. If we beat them in the Champions League final, you never know. He's so good. 17 pace, 16 acceleration, 16 crossing, 17 dribbling, 16 finishing, 16 first touch, 16 composure, 18 flair, 16 passing, 16 technique, 16 off the ball, 16 vision. He is unbelievable. Like, and he's not on that high a wage. Like, legitimately probably one of the best players in the game. So this is not going to be an easy match by any means. But first, let's go and beat Everton. Oh, please let me beat Everton. Okay, very similar teams to last time. We have only switched out one player, that is Biden coming in for Bergvall, who is injured. They have brought in Anthony Gordon, who doesn't play for them in real life anymore, and that is it, I think. I think it's the same team otherwise. So, oh no, Foden is out for Garner, I guess? Oh no, Galeno. Galeno's new, maybe? There's lots of new players. I think they're not that similar. We're gonna win. Oh, it says it. I'm so dumb. Galeno and Anthony Gordon and Foden and Bino Gittins out. Okay. Perfect. Saga Green. I agree. And Linus Kroon is glad to see Kovalenko starting today. He fits this team like a glove. And what he also has is a bright green line with Bruno Biden. They love each other. Best friends. As do Gonzalez and Yepes, Amadou Ndiaye and Matthijs Tel, and Emre Tezciel and Vegard Jurstad. I think I changed up like 9 pronunciations there. We're going to stick with it. We're at the Bramley Moore Dock Stadium. Let's go win. I'm very nervous. This is huge. This is the biggest game we've ever had. It is the biggest game we've ever had. Okay, free kick. Oh, okay. That was a good start. It was a really good start. We're good at corners. Actually, we're not that good at corners anymore. We used to be good at corners. Matthijs Tel. Tel, out to Jurstad. Jurstad! Oh, come on, lads. That's 2 really good chances right at the start. Don't love this. We defend this though. Okay. Emery, get there. No, get there. Get there. Kovalenko clears. We win that. We don't win that. Davies. Okay. And die to Tel. I can already tell. I can already tell that this game is going to like explode my heart. Tel, come on. This is a very intense first 5 minutes. Okay, Galeno into Patterson. Patterson back to Hernandez. Oh god, Davies. Hernandez. Patterson. Gordon. Block. Deli. Good save. Or wide, maybe? That's fine. Okay. Galeno. Oh my god. Not loving this. Pickford has it. Come on, Pickford. Make a mistake. That seems like you. Just drop it. Kicks out. That's to us. Kelson wins it. Biden. Kovalenko. Good turn. Good chip. Yo! Oh! You're so... Oh my god! What happened? How did that not go in? I think Pickford was like juggling it on the line. Yepes. Gets it to Emery. Kovalenko. Back to Yepes. Back to Uja. It's Kovalenko, win a penalty here, guys. I trust you. Uja to Yepes, get a cross in. Good cross. Oh my god! That was really close. Okay. And die. Back to Uja. And die. To Tell, to Bruno Biden. To Jurstad. Jurstad to Emery. Emery to Francisco Gonzalez. Cut it back. Yepes. Give it. Tell. Oh my god, guys, please. Somebody get it on target. Nathan Patterson. Gordon. That was not that scary. Oh, well, it's a bit scary now. No, it's not. That started way too far up the pitch. Emery. Emery. 1-on-1. He's not going to miss that. Okay, we're back ahead. We can do this. It started so far up the pitch for them that it just didn't feel like it could be a goal immediately. Oh, he's not going to mess up a 1-on-1 with Pickford. Straight at him, through his legs. Top scorer in the Champions League now, I think. I mean, he already was, but including the goals beforehand, I think he's still ahead. Okay, the bad news is Mathis Tell got an injury right at the end of that half, so he's going to have to come off, but other than that, I have no idea where their 0.79 XG. What was this shot that is supposed to... I don't remember them having a single... They had the Dele Alli one from outside the box that hit the bar, but there's no way that was a 0.5 XG shot. I have no idea what that was supposed to be, but we've dominated this game. This is a lie. 9 shots, 4 on target. They got 4 shots, none on target. We're all over them again. Okay, Davies. We win that. Emery. Looks for an outlet. He finds Curtis Jones off the bench, who loses it, but Tezil. We're into the box. Jurstad! Okay, we're up by 2. That was not offside. We messed this up the last time. We need to not mess this up again. Okay. This was a good goal. Again, it started with them. Again, it's kind of on Pickford. Everything's kind of on Pickford, so that's good. This is huge. Okay, Mikolenko. Dele Alli over the top of Bino Gittins. Let's stop them here. Mikolenko. Come on, Francisco. Oh god, Bino Gittins. It's okay. We're appealing for offside because it was offside, right? It was offside. The referee can see it. He's right in the goal. He can smell it. Okay. I don't really know what happened here. I mean, mostly we've got a winger tracking... Francisco. Oh, we've got so many people in the way. How does that get through? Not great. Patterson. Into Holgate to Garner. We get this. Lerma. Emery. Jones. Carl. Oh my god, Carl, you got 1 goal. Let's not be trying that, okay? Pickford. I'm so nervous. To Hernandez. To Holgate. Oh, Emery! Jones! Emery! I'm not nervous anymore. I'm still a bit nervous because they scored 2 goals after the 90th minute last time. But I feel pretty good. Emery is surely locked in for top scorer. I don't know what happened here. Who gave it away? Holgate? This is a weird angle. Holgate straight to Emery. Jones picks out a pass. Emery's never going to miss from there. That was classic Pickford goalkeeping, just sort of tripping over his own feet. Okay, I think that's it. Kovalenko to Anthony, to Trejos. To Anthony. Get it across, get it across. Trejos! Jones! 1 more goal will definitely do it. This is unfortunate. That is going to do it. 3-1. We deserve to beat them comfortably in both legs. It's weird that it came down to just that last few minutes. It was really close. We have beaten Everton. We are going to the Champions League final to play AC Milan, who we've already beaten 5-0 this season. Surely it's our time. Not many people would have predicted a Champions League final place for IF Brommapojkarna, so how good does this moment feel? Now, to be clear, we were 2,000 to 1 to win the Champions League, so people really did not predict this. I'm not sure how, because we've been like quarter-final at least for like 3 years now. We weren't everyone's favourites, but we were class. That was something else. We're playing well. Long may it continue. Okay, so big things to come up here. I'm worried. IF Brommapojkarna book Stadion Rajko Mitic place. Where are we? Serbia? Serbia. Okay. Is that better for us or for Milan? Slightly better for Milan, I guess. It's not really a close game for either of us. Much closer for them. Certainly look back on some great wins. We were class the whole way. Thank God. Matthias Tell not that badly injured. Another 10 million. Oh yeah, Club World Cup format's changing. So now, I don't really know how it works. Who cares? This video's already very long, I think. Playing Milan in the final. I'm very excited. I think we're going to win. I hope we're going to win. I'm not that confident now that I say it. I'm trying to be confident. Projecting confidence. That's what we need. Your class, all of you. I should probably go. Yeah, okay, fine. What do we have? There have been many changes. Appointment Kim Jansen. What? Quite happy. What's happening? Fairy Tale continues. Brilliant feeling. You managed to guide I've probably into the first ever Champions League final. You must be delighted. I am delighted. Player of the match performance. He is class. I wouldn't swap for Amy. Flashpoint today when VAR intervened to correct referee Daniel Orsato. Do you think it was the right decision? Yes, probably, right? Did your players enjoy playing on the bigger stage with that key to getting a result? They loved it. Emery's been in sensational form. Several clubs are rumored to be interested in him. Is going to be nope. Emery's a wonderful player, so it's only natural interest. He's under contract and wants to stay. That is true. We are going to the Champions League final. That will be next time. I'm not going to play any other games in that episode. Okay, we do have a week off. We go Djurgårdens, Milan Djurgårdens. We're going to play our way to that. That is going to be the only game we play. We're going to do a full match, maybe, at least comprehensive highlights. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling confident-ish. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week for the final ever episode of this IF Brommapojkarna save. Thank you. Bye-bye.